Competition!
Where's Caesar? That's not allowed. I'm good, thanks.
Hey YouTube, Dragonmaid here, and I'm doing a tournament report outside for a change. So yeah, obviously as you saw, I took Melffy's. Didn't fare as well as I did in the common charity event. I still did well, but not that well. That's it. It was a struggle getting pitted against, well, everything really. I wasn't expecting Salamangreat, but I'll come to that in due course. But Kozmo was quite a struggle. Yeah, particularly when the high-level ships can't be targeted by Merry Melffy's effect. So frustrating. Yeah, I mean, it was tough, but I was able to pull through, dodge a few attacks, and yeah, Joyce Melffy's was a big help, bypassing the ships and hitting directly, which helps considering life points are paid to do things. Shame Game 2 was a struggle. Yeah, I got stuck behind Kozmo Dark Lady and I had no way to deal with it. I guess the only way I could have done was Mirror Force, Storming Mirror Force and Raigeki. And I didn't see Raigeki the whole evening. Just how? I didn't even see my Pot of Greed. Everyone else was drawing Pot of Greed. It was like, what the hell? Why can't I draw it? Yeah, it was a struggle. I wasn't sure how Game 3 was going to go, but luckily for me, I managed to win on end of match procedure. Because of, well, more of the same thing as Game 1. So that was fortunate. What wasn't fortunate, though, was getting stuck behind fucking Dragonmaid show. So, I didn't get cucked by the level 7 fire one, but yeah, again, Shoal was a struggle. It didn't really help that Jack wasn't negating anything I wanted him to negate. And yeah, I just couldn't get my plays off fast enough. So annoying. Could have been a different story otherwise. Actually, who did he play in the last round? Oh wait, it was Starlight William Magician. Yeah, he actually turned up again. And was playing Red Dragon Archfiend this time. Didn't get to play him, unfortunately. If we did, it would have been the first time I uploaded a minor league game to the Team Sorcerers channel. But I'm sure that will happen one day. So anyway, faced Kell in the last round with Salamangreat. I mean, things were going okay until he dropped Firewall, Dragon, Dark Fluid, Neo Tempest, Terahertz. Yeah, that's probably a new nightmare for Melffys, because I can't activate their bouncing effects in the battle phase. Well, I can, but then they'll just get negated. So, yeah, I got cocked to game 1, but luckily in the other games I was just able to stop him bringing it out. Of course, it might have been easier if I didn't side out Melffy Playhouse. Speaking of, I can't believe I forgot to reattach Penny twice, and then I would have been able to bounce 2 cards. Whether or not it would have changed anything, I have no idea. But, of course, it didn't matter in the end, as, yeah, again, Joyous Melffys and Nightmare Phoenix just pulled through. And also, that was the first time that me and Kell ever went to a 3rd game. Yeah, it was our closest game yet. Because normally, they'd only lost 2 games. Most of the time I'd win 2-0, whereas last time he beat me 2-0. So I guess next on the list is have him beat me 2-1. Will that happen one day? Well, we'll have to see. Yeah, I finished 2nd. Shame that I couldn't go one better than that, unlike the common charity, but it's fine. They still did good. Just kind of a shame that show caused me a lot of problems, which was annoying. Although not as annoying as the fact that a certain someone called my Melffy deck an OTK deck, which, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually offended by, because it's like, how is it an OTK deck? Melffys can't OTK. Like, I mean, at most, I can get out 2 copies of Joyous Melffys and hit for 4k. That's it. But even then, like, it's not an OTK. Like, what? Would I have to, like, shit out 4 copies of Joyous Melffys or something? I mean, I feel like the only way they could is if I had all 3 copies of Joyous Melffys plus 1 Merry, and maybe either a 2nd Merry, or Melffy Mommy, or Melffy of the Forest. But even then, that's impossible to pull off. Like, unless, of course, literally nothing happens to my board, but even then, I would have done damage already. So, you know, again, it's not an OTK deck. So, how could you say it's an OTK deck? What a joke. Plus, this is me. I hate OTK decks. Why would I play them? Alright, fair enough. There have been a few times where Elemental Heroes and Rainbow Neos did an OTK, and I'm pretty sure I did it with Dark Magician a couple of times, but even then, they're not OTK decks. Like, that is not me playing an OTK deck. That is 2 things: pure luck and seizing an opportunity to win the duel. You know, which is something I do. If I see an opportunity to win the duel, I'll go for it, and I just play my decks the way I see fit to build them. You know, I don't play OTK decks, and like I said before, there is a big difference between playing an OTK deck and taking an opportunity to win the duel. Yeah, that comment just really pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie. Melffy's an OTK deck. What bullshit. I mean, the closest thing I can think of to an OTK deck that has Melffys is Sprite, but even then they only run Catty and Melffy of the Forest, but even then they're not the main cards and they don't even use those for OTK purposes. So, yeah, that really annoyed me, but other than that, it was still a good night. I'm happy with the way things were. So yeah, next week, I think I will shift back to Rainbow Neos and try again to get some redemption and, you know, do a lot better. You know what they say, third time's a charm. Even though I played Rainbow Neos in a minor league twice before those ones where I scrubbed. So yeah, hopefully I'll do well with that, and then go back to playing Dark Magician and whipping out my rod. Alright guys, thanks for watching the games, stay safe, and I'll see you later. Bye. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Magician YouTube channel.